Welcome to 41 Today Lifestyle, everyone. I'm Troy Thompson. Joining me in the studio today is Miller-Motte Technical College, and you know the man behind the brand, Dr. Matthew Pummel. How are you, my friend?
Fantastic.
Welcome back to the show. Let's talk a little bit about Miller-Motte and the background behind it. Where did it all start here in Macon?
Well, Miller-Motte's been around in Macon for over 10 years. We started off of Tom Hill Senior Boulevard, and that's currently where we're at located. And we focused on just a few degrees compared to a lot of state colleges where have a ton of degrees. This allows us to focus in on those degrees and actually give better outcomes for the students.
And drill down.
And drill right
That's
down.
what I think is great, is that you don't offer 100 type of courses. You keep it limited to also what you told me once before, if I remember. You work within the community to find out what it is that the community needs, and you do those courses. Why do you feel that's so important?
Well, I always talk about the crystal ball when you talk about education, and when a student comes in and they have a year out, you're planning for them to graduate within a year. And sometimes a degree or bachelor's degree might be a year, 2 years, even 3 years out before they get it. So some of our jobs that we might not see nowadays might be down the road.
Right.
So by focusing on the industry and knowing where that industry is constantly changing, allows us to, again, provide to the students and get them more career focused.
All right.
And that's really what it's on.
Okay, I think it's great. Let's talk a little bit about the business administration program. How does it work, and what skills do you get from this course?
Well, the business administration, there's a lot of different avenues in business that you can actually go in. If you want to do the accounting, the human resource side, project management, you want to sell insurance, there's a lot of different avenues that you can actually go in. And this degree kind of gives you a focus on all the different areas of marketing, accounting, making sure that you're profitable, making sure that you're recovering your losses and moving on. So the business degree kind of gives you a real rounded focus on your business. And every student that comes in through the business degree, when I meet with them in the admissions process, I always ask them, what are you going to do with the degree?
Really?
Everyone says, hey, I'm going to own my own business. And of course, what kind of business? Do you want to do a cleaning business? Do you want to do advertising business? There's two different spectrums. And of course, each one of them gives you different avenues on which classes to focus on.
I also think this, could you imagine if you're wanting to have a move into a different state or something like that for your life, okay? And you think, okay, what skills can I take to that state? And doing something like this course can just put another ticket in your pocket when it comes to obligations and things that are out there in the other states that you want to move to. That's why I think that going to do more courses is amazing.
Yeah, definitely the continuing education aspects of it is great.
Let's talk a little bit about financial aid, because I know sometimes people feel, well, look, I'd love to do more, but I just can't afford it. How does the financial aid work? Yeah,
so the way the financial aid works is that we're allowed to offer Title IV funding because we're accredited through ACCSC. And that allows students to borrow money with the federal government to actually pay for their courses. There's other options if they wanted to, grants and Pels and other loans that they can get, but not just through financial aid.
Okay, what are the qualifications that you need to qualify for that?
Everyone's different. It is all based on their income, their age, if they're dependent.
Right.
A dependent is someone that's 24 or younger. You can go in the military, but you have to be considered by the Department of Ed as a dependent.
Crazy?
It's crazy, right? So everyone has slightly different regulations on where they stand.
All right, how do people find out about the financial aid?
The best way to find out about financial aid is actually to come into the school, sit down with one of our financial aid advisors. They kind of help you navigate the labyrinth of the financial aid process.
It's always a process.
Always a process.
Thank you, my friend. Thanks for coming in. If you want to find out more information about Miller-Motte Technical College, there it all is up on the screen. And as we said, if you're a little unsure about if you can afford to pay, go on to and find out about financial aid. It's always a great option. Back after this short break.